All right, it's now 8:09 on this Monday and time to talk business. And for that, we welcome in via Skype our business editor, Mike Eppel. Hi, Mike. How was your weekend?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Got a lot of things done. Again, it's amazing.
Yes.
When you're cooped up in the house, you know, you got a can of paint, you can get a lot of work done.
All right. Well, when you're done your chores, you're more than welcome to come to my condo. I've got some painting I need done.
I've still got 2 rooms to do.
All right. Let's talk about the morning markets. You say that you are cautiously optimistic.
Yes. Well, you know what? It's not just me. It's everybody, it seems like, in the equity trade this morning, because already this morning, Sarah, the Dow Jones has surged by 1,000 points and the TSX is up by more than 500. So it's nice to come on and actually talk about a winning performance for the stock trade, because we're still down about 27% from the record highs that were set just 6 weeks ago. So that kind of tells you how far it's dropped and how quickly. And how quickly it's actually maybe bouncing back here. Because what did we learn over the weekend? Well, in some of the hardest hit countries from the pandemic, the U.S. notwithstanding, the case counts are starting to come down a little bit. The death rate also coming down. So, again, the trade markets are forward looking. So they start pricing in, okay, so where are we 3 to 4 weeks out? Is the U.S. reaching its crescendo in the bigger cities? And does it spread then and then start to slow down? So that's what's kind of going on this morning. We've had some of the analysts on Wall Street saying now's the time to buy, because you can't find the bottom. And with all of the money that's being put into the market and another possibly $1 trillion coming out of Japan, of all places, we got a lot of money that's flowing in. And I think that's probably the reason why stocks are up as much as they are in the early going.
Mike, let's talk oil. How's it looking this morning?
It's down simply because last week it was way up, because all of the talk on Thursday and Friday was that today OPEC would have this emergency meeting via conference call on Skype or Zoom or Google Classroom or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, it's been delayed until Thursday. Over the weekend, the Russians said, yeah, we're very close to a deal to cut. And then the Saudis said, well, this is all Russia's fault that we've got the price as low as it is to begin with. And they're the ones who are lying about what was said behind the scenes about the price war and all this stuff. So everything's kind of on hold. So the price for oil, as you might expect, down about 5%, and the Canadian price down 10% this morning. But last week it was up by more than 80%. So, we'll just look at the positive maybe.
Well, and speaking of positives, we don't have much time left, but I do want to mention this. From Mac to masks, Apple making quite the donation over the weekend.
Yeah, something like 20 million N95 masks. I mean, it's a substantial number. They've got a supply chain that they can draw on, plus hundreds of billions of dollars in the bank that they can spend on emergency equipment where it's needed. So they're bringing in these the 3M N95 masks wherever they can get them, and also looking at shifting production. Like, what's an iPhone made out of? Well, it's made out of plastic. Hey, you can make that into whatever, including face shields, which are in short supply. So do they make personal protective devices? We've heard about CAE making ventilators, General Motors and Tesla, and they're all kind of shifting production. They're still cutting jobs. Don't kid yourself.
Well, and Bauer,
shifting
too.
some.
And
Bauer, too, is another one,
shields,
right? Because they make helmets. It's just plastic, so you can shift it into pretty much whatever you need. And some people are making them on digital printers, for goodness sakes. Or, it's remarkable, the technology that's available.
All right, Mike, we're going to leave it there, but I'll see you same time tomorrow.
All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
All right. You can hear more of our business editor, Mike Eppel, on 660 News. But right now, let's go ahead and take a look at the markets.
This portion of BT is brought to you by 660 News, Calgary's breaking news, weather, and traffic station.